How's everybody going? How everybody doing out there? What's going on? How everybody doing out there? Wait for some people to get in here. I just want to brief people the crime statistics for New York City for 2023. I was suspended for 14 days. That's why I couldn't put nothing up until Saturday, but I'm back. This is my first live. I hope everybody had a safe and wonderful. Hope everybody had a safe and wonderful New Year's. The crime statistics for 2023. It was a bad year. They actually tried to hide a lot of it, but I pulled out a lot of the crime statistic for 2023. So that's what's really going on here. A lot of stuff been going on with murders. Sorry about that. Hold on. A lot of stuff been going on here with a lot of murders, a lot of deaths. I'm gonna read something to you. October 2023, you had 22 murders, and then it went up to October 2022. You had 30 murders. That was in October. October 2023, the rape situation, 121 rapes. That was 2023. Last year, actually 2022, there was 150. The robbery status, New York City, 1,550. That was the year that just passed, 2023. 2022, you had less. You had 1,498, 1,498. That's robbery. The felony assaults. The felony assaults was the worst. Last year, 2,332 felony assaults. 2022, you had 2,181 felony assaults. Burglary. The burglary was kind of down in 2023. You had 1,124 burglaries in 2023. October 2022, you had 1,441. Grand larceny, 2023, you had 4,321. October 2022, you had 4,649. Grand larceny. Auto, 2023, 1,389. 2022, 1,248. So let's see what's going to happen this year. Let's really see what's going to go down this year and what's going to happen this year. In my opinion, it might be worse. And there's a lot of stuff that they won't give you on the news on what's really going on. There's a lot of stuff they won't give you on the news that's going on in the city right now. And a lot of stuff that's what the migrants are doing, they're hiding. A lot of migrants are being deported back to their country because they are committing crimes. So that's another thing. It's not just the people from America. Now you have migrants committing crimes in America. This is what they're doing. I went through Times Square. Yes, it was not yesterday, actually Saturday, when I was coming home from work. And they're out there smoking weed, drinking, standing on the corner. So a lot of them are not just here to get away from a person, get away from trouble in their country. I think a lot of them was asked to come here to do things. So the crime rate in New York City, and this is even before they came, they just added on to the fuel of the fire. But even before then, the crime has been going nuts. And it's a lot of, of the black American community don't want to admit this, but there's a lot of black folks attacking Asian folks and Jewish people. And it's on the news clearly. And when I did a video about it one time, one person said, well, show me the proof. So when I went and showed them the proof and I put it on the, actually was on TikTok, I didn't hear from them again. Because they think that just because we're black, that we're the only victims and we don't attack and harm other people. They don't think this. And it's horrible what's going on. Like, see, what's making me upset about black Americans, we knew how it was to be attacked and we knew how it was to be discriminated. So we should have more compassion. But we're doing the same thing that other people did. Now they stopped doing it. Now you got a lot of black faces out here attacking either Asians or attacking Jewish people. So this is what's going on in New York City. New York City right now is on a decline of folding. It's that bad. There's a lot of people leaving New York City to go to Florida, to go to Georgia. My sister, after my mother, God rest her soul, after she passed away in August, my sister packed up and left. She said, I can't be here no more. Mommy's gone, but it's very bad. I cannot be around this no more. I can't do it. So there's a lot of people leaving New York City to get away from the chaos, and they're going to other places. That's how bad New York City have come to be. And a lot of people are trying to hide it, but you can't hide the crime that's going on in New York. And now, when the migrants came, now it's a big clash. Everybody forgot about there was already homeless people here, and there's already a lot of veterans that's not being taken care of. I'm running into a lot of veterans that's hurting. I'm running into a lot of veterans that's mentally sick. I'm running into a lot of veterans that need the Medicare that they need to get, but a lot of them are being ignored. What they're doing is they're giving all the stuff to the migrants and they're forgetting about the Americans that live here. So now the crime rate is getting higher and higher and higher and higher, because what's going to happen is you're going to be put into a position where you're looking at your family. You're going to be put in a position where you're looking at the kids in their eyes and seeing that they're starving, they're hungry, and you're going to do things. For Thanksgiving, remember, my brother Philly Don went through the projects in Queensbridge, and they're over there now because I remember I went over there with him. And the residents are saying, listen, Thanksgiving, we was supposed to be first. They came out, they got most of all the food and stuff, and they forgot about the American people that live in that area. So they're dealing with it too. They said, wait a minute, what about us? And I think New York City is that much close of really going crazy and really snapping, because the crime is going to become a big problem. It's a problem now, but it's going to become a big, big problem. Okay? That's what's going to go down in New York City. And that's why I left New York, because I knew it was heading for destruction. I knew this. I knew this. That it was going to get bad and bad and worse and worse and bad. And nobody's doing nothing about it. Now you got more migrants coming here and more, and people like, oh, why y'all worrying about the migrants? Oh, why y'all being so hard? It's not about that. Everybody forgot that there was homeless people here. Everybody forgot that people fell on hard times here. You got to take care of home first before you can do and deal with other people. You got to take care of your own house. How is it that you in California, it's tent city, where everybody that even works are sleeping in tents, sleeping in cars, sleeping on the street? So the crime rate over there is high. Then you got Chicago. But one thing I can say about Chicago, the people in Chicago right now they're not taking this very lightly. They're standing up. They're causing a lot of noise over there, and they taking it to the people that's running Chicago. They're not playing no more. They're taking it to the mayor. They're taking it to the governor. These people in Chicago are not taking, because Chicago has a bigger crime rate in New York, and New York is very bad. So imagine what the crime rate in Chicago is. If New York is bad, Chicago gotta be worse. You got people in New York City that's being pushed and unalived on the train tracks. You got people in New York City walking down the street getting unalived. That's how the crime rate is so bad, and people are hungry. People are hungry, and they want to feed themselves, and they want to feed their family. And they can't do it because they put all the focus on the migrants. They put a lot of the focus, they're taking money from our taxpayer and they're sending it to other countries and then spending it on the migrants. So now the people in New York City say, okay, since you don't want to do this for me, since you don't want to give me a job, I got to do what I got to do. And that's why the crime rate is through the roof. It's crazy right now. They're not telling you this because what they want. New York City is a place where people come, like last night, they watched the ball drop. New York City is a place they call the city that never sleeps, because the nightlife is here. So what the mayor and the governor don't want to do, they don't want to destroy the nightlife, because that's where the money comes in. They said last year alone, all the tourists in New York City that came to New York to visit brought $1 billion in 1 year. 1 billion. So if you talk about how bad New York is, a lot of people not going to want to come here. A lot of people ain't going to want to spend their money here, and New York is just going to be broke, because it's already broke now. So this is why they don't say nothing. They won't say nothing. Oh, it's really going down New York. But you got people like me. You got other people like Philly Dom. He's not even from New York. But the brother comes from everywhere else, and he comes here. What's up, Roger? What's going on? How you doing? Yeah, Section 8. Yeah, Section 8. That's another thing. They talking about shutting down Section 8. Because Section 8 was for people who just wanted to get themselves together on their feet and then, break off and do what they needed to do on their own. But what a lot of people did, they took Section 8, they took welfare, and they lived off it. Now, a lot of people are saying, you know what? We don't want to take Section 8. Why? Because you got people that coming into the apartments and their kids are wrecking the place. They're putting holes in the wall. They're writing on the wall. A lot of them only pay $300 a month, $400 a month, and they won't even pay that. They used to have a thing called working Section 8. I say, yo, give it to me. I'll work. I'll take it because I work. But they won't do that. They give it to the people that's going to destroy the place. So now you got Section 8 going down the tube. You got welfare going down the tube because people took advantage. And then you got the people that's killing people in New York City. So if you're a regular person that works, you got to pray to God that you get home safe and sound without nobody doing nothing to you. This is what you got to do. You got to pray that you'll make it to your house. And a lot of people are not really speaking up, but I'm speaking up. Philly Dom is speaking up, and you got these other guys speaking up. Everybody's saying, listen, man, just take a look at New York City. Take a look at New York City. Between Eric Adams and the governor, they don't know how to run this crap. Curtis right now, Rock is out there. He's showing people, and he's actually putting it on TikTok. People should have voted for him. But what happened was, in the Black American community, everything has to be blackity black, and they go off with color. This color stuff doesn't fly with me, because that prejudice, bias stuff, I'm not with that. Forget about vote for somebody for their color. Vote for somebody that's going to do something about what's going on in New York, Chicago, LA, Tennessee, and everywhere else where it's crime written. The crime right now is, I'm hurting because I was born and raised in New York City. And I walk through New York and I see the crap. I see the homeless people out there on the floor begging, and it's cold and nothing's being done. But they say, for some reason, they say they never had money for the people that's here. But all of a sudden, when the migrants came, money popped out of nowhere. Where did the money come from? You said you didn't have no money to do this. You said you didn't have no money for the program for kids. You said the money was running out for food. But when they came in, mysteriously, money just popped up. Money just came out of nowhere. There was money. Money came out of nowhere. Money just came out of nowhere. That's crazy. Money just came out of nowhere. Or you came back to the Bronx when you was 38? Yeah, the subway is horrible. The subway system right now looks like the subway back in the days. That's how bad it is. Hey, what's up, Rock, man? Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you too. So it looks horrible right now, man. It looks terrible right now. It don't look good right now at all. At all, it don't look good. Hold on. So that's how that's going down. I'm looking at New York City right now, and I'm looking at other places, but I'm from New York. I don't live there no more, but I live in Jersey, but I still work in New York, and I see this happening all the time. There's vets that's doing stuff, and then when you grab them up, they're crying. I just want help, man. I just want help. Yes. Oh, they're sleeping in the subways now. You're right about that. They came over here and thought they were just going to get everything handed to them. So now what they're doing right now, they're doing the same thing. They're out there begging. I don't know, Queen. I don't know why people ain't fighting back. They're fighting back in Chicago. But here, I don't know what's going on. But I know Chicago, they're not playing that. But New York City, nobody. You're right about that, Queen. Oh, you was in Nebraska ever since 1985. How was it out there in Nebraska, Roger? How was it out there? But I don't know why they're not fighting back, Queen, in New York City. New York City, they just letting everybody come here and take everything. I mean, you have some people in different areas saying, listen, don't come over here with that. You're not going to come over here with that. It's like the Bronx, they're in the Bronx, but they're not heavy like this Manhattan. Manhattan has the most migrant situation, and that's why the crime rate is so freaking high. I heard the immigrants are. Yeah, okay, this is what's going on in Staten Island. I'm gonna let y'all know what's going on in Staten Island. What's going on in Staten Island, New York? I'm glad you brought that up, Queen. What's going on in Staten Island? The migrants are actually knocking on people's door in Staten Island, knocking on their doors, asking for food and money. Asking for food and money in Staten Island. I'd never seen it like that until I watched the news. They're going door to door in Staten Island, in the back doors or front doors, and knocking on the doors, asking for food and money. They ran over here. They thought that they was going to get, houses and apartments just quick. First of all, you don't have no paperwork. You just can't come here and think we were just going to give everything. You have to work for it. You got to wait. People that's coming in the right way, they got to wait for green cards. They got to wait to come in. So they thought they were just going to walk in here. Okay, thanks for the apartment. Thanks for the car. Thanks for the job. Thank you. No, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. They thought that was going to happen. That's why in New York City, Staten Island, all these people, they knocking on people's doors, asking for food and asking. I would have had to have a plan to come in. You just came here saying that you're running from, persecution, all that stuff. I would have stayed where I was at. because now it's even worse. Because now they're saying like 20,000 already got shipped back because they said this is not the American dream they was told, and it's too cold. Well, you came to New York. You came to New York City. You came to Chicago. You came to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Those are the cold places. Where you think it was going to be hot all year round? You're coming from other places. Hey, what's up, Jam? What's going on? So this is why the crime rate, right? I've never seen it. The last time I seen the crime rate this bad when I was a kid in the 1970s and when I was a teen in the 80s. That's when I saw it bad. Then it calmed down. Now it got bad again. It's not a place where it's not safe no more. Somebody has to come in New York and clean this whole place up. It needs to be cleansed. They're in Westchester County, Rock. I called my brother from Yonkers, where I was raised at. Mysteriously, they got him. As he said, it's not that bad like the city, but they're in Westchester County. They're in Yonkers. They're in, I think, Mount Vernon, but they're out there. They're out there. The only place they not really are is like upstate New York City. They didn't get up there yet. I don't think they ain't gonna want them up there. I don't think that's even gonna happen. Yeah, you're right. No, you're right, brother. I think I saw on the news, that the mayor's not. No, they're not. No, what happens now in New York City is what they're gonna do because it's too overwhelmed, which is too late. But now you got to give New York City and Chicago and Colorado. You got to give them 32 hours notice if you want the buses coming out. Because what's going on? Texas is the one that's sending them over here. This is what Texas is doing right now. Texas and they're in Albany and they're in Albany and Kearney. Oh wow, I didn't think they was going to be upstate like that. I didn't think that. Wow. Oh, they won't revoke it. I don't know why. They need the sanctuary state in New York. They need to cut that. They need to dead it. They need to cut it because they're taking advantage now. People are taking advantage coming here now, man. They're taking advantage of the situation. This is what they're doing. That's why they go into these sanctuary states like Chicago, Colorado, New York. Texas is not having it. Texas said, nope, we don't want this. Eric Adams busted him up, said, well, he needs to. That's what he did. But now I'm hearing they don't want him up there no more. He sent them to certain parts. He did. He sent them up to certain parts of state, but now they're upstate saying, listen, man, we don't have no more room either. So now everybody's jammed up. This whole thing is a big car crash that's jammed up right now. It's a whole big car crash. And that's why New York City right now, the crime rate is through the damn roof. You talking about the Roosevelt Hotel? They still there. Oh yeah, they still there. They still at the Roosevelt Hotel. They still there. The last buses they came, they had to take some people out of the Roosevelt Hotel, put them somewhere else, and now they got more that's over at the Roosevelt Hotel. So they still there. Happy New Year's. It was okay when, hey, what's up, Popcorn? What's going on? What is going on, Popcorn? That's my oldest sister, Popcorn. How you doing, honey? Yeah, it's a problem in New York right now. Yeah, it's so, Popcorn is old. It's like I said, it's overcrowded. It's so many people here now. When I was coming home from work Saturday, me and my partner had to exactly walk in the street. Happy New Year's, Popcorn. We had to walk in the street. But some of them are out there not doing the right thing. A lot of them out there doing the wrong thing. Ain't nobody out there that's trying to, get a job. A lot of them out there doing the same thing these Pookies and Ray Rays are doing. Knucklehead stuff. They're doing knucklehead stuff. This is what they're doing. Yeah, it's all about money. This whole thing is all about money, man. Roger, this whole thing is all about money, man. Somebody's getting paid of all this that's going down. Somebody's getting a pocket full of money that something's going down. Somebody's getting paid with this. and the regular people are suffering. This is what they're doing. We need Trump back, man. You're right, Queen. We need Trump back because Trump would have never had happened. This stuff, and the thing about it, a lot of us need to kick ourselves in the butt because Trump warned us. Trump said, "Is when I leave, and when this guy comes in, he said the borders are gonna be open, flooded, and it was gonna be chaos." And he was right. Yeah, Parkland. Yeah, he said this. Trump warned us. He told us that this was gonna go down. He said this, and now everybody's like, "Damn, I still listen." Everybody still listen to Trump. I bet you listening now. Because this whole thing is going, and they even causing crime. They're not just coming here. A lot of them are causing crime, stuff that I can't say because I'm trying to get monetized with this stuff that they're doing, that they're causing, that's getting them deported back. Now they're deported back. We got 21 people here. Can you hit that like button for me? Yeah. Are you from the UK? How is it bad in the UK? Do they have them out there in the United Kingdom? Because I know in Africa they got them out there. Oh, the Islamic enemies are coming. Wow, man, that's crazy. Yeah, Donald Trump, man, he warned us, man. Donald Trump tried to tell us, and we should have, everybody should have listened. He said this was going to happen. He said, when I leave and when this guy comes in, the border is going to be open and it's going to be chaos. And he was right. He was right. Yeah. Are they helping them in Texas? How many do you got in Texas out there? Yeah, Popcorn, people are blinded from the hate. That's what they are. Because Trump he told us this was going down. He said this was going to happen, and we didn't believe him. Now, and let me tell you something. They're scared of Trump. The powers that be are scared of Trump, man, because they know Trump knows a lot of stuff, and Trump will fix this, man. So somebody's getting paid behind all this. And we, as the citizens of America, we're getting shafted, man. We're getting the shaft right now. It is jihad. You're right about that. Yeah, I know. So Biden is suing Texas because they want to close the borders. I don't blame Texas for they close it. Somebody's getting paid, man. Somebody getting paid behind all this chaos while the people like us are suffering. We're suffering the wrath right now. This whole thing was a setup from day one, and they knew it. This whole thing would get Donald Trump out of here, get this guy in here because he's an idiot, and we can just take over. That's what's happening right now. Horrible. It's really, really bad what's going on right now. Really bad. I'm about to be off of here, but I will be coming back tonight. I will be coming back tonight, and I will be doing another live. And yeah, that's another thing. That's another thing, Queen. They demand Biden's help. You ain't even from here, and you demanding help from somebody. Yeah, you're right, Parker. We all suffering right now. It's a wrap for us. But I will be back tonight for another live. I will be back. I will be back. I definitely. You like my lives. Thanks a lot, Queen. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate everybody that comes on. But I mean, the only thing we got to do, and this is real talk, we got to stick together, man. If we got to stick together, we are in trouble. We are in trouble right now, and we need Trump back here, man. Yes, Popcorn. Yes, yes. Good seeing you too, sis. Yes. God bless you too, and y'all have a safe one. Please be safe out there. This is Big Hawk saying, signing out. Thanks a lot.